Okay, hey, here we go. This is episode 976. We're on the countdown to 1,000, and we're doing it from a brand new set. Let's check it out. Hey, it's Birdman time for the Arizona White Mountains podcast, Community Shout, and yes, we're in a different location. New studio, a little bit larger, and able to do some more cool things. We're going to start sort of blank and get it to be the actual cool atmosphere we had previously in the tiny studio. And that studio is not going away, so don't worry about that. Going to be doing some cool stuff out of there, so stay tuned. Okay, we're going to kick it off here with Lindsey Peterson. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So you were here previously with the Autism Foundation.
Yeah, they were doing disc golf events every year. So with the White Mountains Autism Foundation, so that was the last time.
Cool. And actually, I heard that the one coming up, you've pretty much sold out, right?
So it filled up super fast. They are running it with Jack Woods, and so together being able to merge, and they've opened things up, and so yeah,
Very cool.
It filled up quickly.
Awesome. So talk to me, you wanted to come in and talk to me about actually what you do day to day. So tell me about that.
So yes, me and my husband, we're program managers for a company called Blue Thumb Services. It's actually based out of the Valley, but we manage up here, and we do 10 out of the 12 communities up here. And then we have office in Prescott and Chino Valley as well. So we're a privately owned company contracted with the state of Arizona to provide home and community-based services to adults and children with special needs, developmental disabilities. So what we do is we have providers, and they work one-on-one, and they go into the client's home or out in the community to provide respite, which is like a break.
Yeah. And
then habilitation, which is teaching them life skills and goals, whether it's riding a bus or brushing their teeth or tying their shoes. And then attendant care. So that's if they can't do it, the provider actually does it for them.
Yeah, respites are very important, and people don't even realize it, do they?
Everybody needs a respite, including the individual and their families. So it's really, really important. And getting them out into the community, because that's really, really important for them to work on their social interaction.
Okay, so is there a process to get connected to your services? Do they have to be qualified?
So you have to, as an individual, to receive services, you have to get services with DDD. So you have to have epilepsy, intellectual disability, cerebral palsy. There's qualifying things that they have to do there. And then if they're already qualified for services, they can contact us, and that they can give me a call at 928-358-6062.
Okay, we'll put that up.
Okay, and I have my stuff too. And then because we are hiring, so to work for us, you have to be 18 or older, have a reliable source of transportation, have a cell phone, and be able to pass a background check. So we do 4 background checks, and then we cover all the training. So it's actually a really fun job, and yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Is there anything else you want people to know?
No, just the fact that if you have any questions, you can call me, and I can leave you my email too. And we're here, and we're happy to help, whether you're looking for a job or whether you're a family, you've just moved up here, you're new with services, not sure what to do. I'm here, and I'm happy to help.
Awesome. Once again, Lindsey Peterson, appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
Hey, so Lindsey just mentioned about, looking for people to work, and just about everyone is looking for someone to work here in the Arizona White Mountains. I know there's a lot of, publicity or whatever the heck you want to talk about getting people back to work. I want to thank all the people that have worked through all of this nonstop. They didn't take time off. They didn't collect unemployment. In fact, they've worked overtime a lot. And it's a lot of the reasons we're seeing the restaurants not be able to do, like Darby's is not doing dinner. You're looking at some people's closing down on certain days when they haven't. So all of that comes because these people have been working their butts off. And one of those people actually is right here. I got Steve North with the city of Show Low.
Yes.
And you served some extra time out there distributing flags that weren't even yours. I remember that with the Shop Local, because that was somebody else's program that got handed to somebody that ended up on your lap, and you put them all out.
Yeah, you gotta love that, huh?
So you got the love for it and the hate for it. But
well, we're doing. We did what we could to assist our businesses. They were all struggling. Trying to figure out this whole COVID thing, and so there was a lot of assistance available to them out there, and they just didn't know about it. So we were just trying to be real aggressive and getting that information out to them, and I think we did a pretty good job. Our businesses, for the most part, held on pretty well, and they're, in fact, they're all doing really well now. So our sales tax revenue is up a lot.
We were up 30% the year before, and now we're almost another 30% on top of that.
Yeah.
So, which does not mean 60% increase, by the way. But but it's
no,
growth.
and in fact, we just got our April numbers in, and we're up over 50% from April of 2020.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow.
Which was up over 2018, contrary to what people may think about the effects of COVID.
Right.
It was up in 2020 over 2019, and now we're up over 50% from 2020.
Wow.
So
crazy.
the economy is doing very well up here.
Yes. On that note, we've revamped the chamber and done some things, and you're here to talk about that.
Yeah, one of the things what we're doing is the City of Show Low is collaborating with the Show Low Chamber of Commerce on a new, it's kind of a continuation of some of the things that we were doing at the city during the COVID, the height of the COVID shutdowns and all of that. So we were actively calling our businesses to check on them and make sure they were doing okay and trying to provide any assistance that we could. And so this is really just a continuation of that. We call it the Show Low Business Ambassadors.
Awesome.
And so we are now collaborating with the Show Low Chamber of Commerce, and we're recruiting volunteers to primarily to be basically our lifeline to facilitate communication between the city, the chamber, and the business community in Show Low. And so what we're recruiting volunteers to do that. We're going to deploy them to actually go out and visit local businesses and just to thank them for doing business in Show Low, to ask them if there are any issues that they're dealing with, and just to be a conduit between the city, the chamber, and the business community, and mitigate any issues that may be there.
Awesome. So how does one go about getting involved or finding out the details of it?
Very simple. There's a lot of information out online now, but you can call me or email me. You can call me at 928-532-4124, or you can email me at snorth@showloaz.gov.
Awesome.
And I will get the information right out to you. So we're hoping to, we were looking at hopefully deploying on May 1. That didn't happen, but we're ready to deploy our volunteers right away. So we're looking for some volunteers, so get a hold of me. I'll be happy to tie you in.
It's a great year to get involved because, first of all, it's going to be just interface with businesses and going out there. We don't have too many big events planned this year. Right. So next year you'll be able to, so instead of getting thrown right into the whole thing of it, this is actually intimate. You get to go out and meet the businesses, find out who the people are that make things happen here locally, and it's a great way to go do things.
Yeah, it's really kind of a backdoor way for our volunteers, as you said, to really get their face out to the business community. We keep in mind that the primary thing that we're doing with this is to actually touch the businesses and to interface with them. But obviously, you have a face and a name, and so it's a great way for you to get out, to get some exposure to the local businesses.
Awesome, thanks. Anything else, Steve?
No, just reach out to me, and if you're interested, and I'd be happy to tie you in, and we're ready to go.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate your time today.
Appreciate it.
Okay, we're back here, and now so we're going to pivot from the city of Show Low to the town of Pinetop Lakeside, which is an awesome sponsor of the Arizona White Mountain podcast.
Yes.
I've got Malaina Spillman with me, and you guys have a really cool, now we're going to miss it if you're watching this on Thursday. On Wednesday was the grand opening.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what happened.
So we are doing the grand opening Wednesday, which was yesterday, of Woodland Lake Park. So we've actually been just purchased the park in August, so it'll be a year in August, and we were able to redo the path around the lake. So it's now ADA compliant. We widened it to 10 foot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So,
it looks so cool.
It is very different, and we had to realign it and everything just because of the ADA compliance. But then we also had 3 new playgrounds installed. So 2 on the south side by the baseball fields, and then 1 new one and a swing set on the north side by the Ramadas. We are going to be redoing the boat launch, putting the fishing dock back.
Right.
doing some fish habitat and all sorts of stuff in the park. And then, of course, we did the bark beetle remediation.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Now, this year, of course, you drained the lake to be able to do the repairs because of the vandalism that
Correct.
had occurred.
Yes.
And then also you dredged it and did some things that's going to make it a lot better in the future.
Yes.
The lake's not going to fill up this year because we didn't get enough rain.
Probably not.
No. So don't freak out about
No.
that.
No.
Second thing I want to mention is a lot of people have mentioned about the ducks, and they're worried about the ducks. I grew up in Ohio. Ducks are resilient.
Yes,
They're
they
fine.
really are.
They found somewhere to be. They'll be back.
Yes. And, unfortunately, there's been, you see the white ducks, and unfortunately, those are domestic ducks. And so game and fish, nobody can do anything about those just because they're somebody's pets that got away or they let go or whatever. But the ducks are good. I guarantee you. If you go over to Big Springs Environmental Study Area or the outdoor classroom, for those of you that have been around the mountain for a long time, there are so many more ducks because they've relocated over to Big Springs.
They find a place to live.
They do.
They're good.
They really do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're much better than humans in that way.
Yeah,
So.
and the lake will fill up. It just is, like you said, it's going to take Mother Nature. It is not filled by the town. We can't refill it. There's no irrigation coming into it. It's just Mother Nature. When we get some rain and, cross our fingers, some good snow.
Very cool. Anything else going on?
So we have our balloon festival, White Mountain Balloon Festival, coming up the end of June. And we have Mogollon is opening for Friday night, the opening concert, kickoff concert, I guess. And it's open seating. We do have a few little reserved spots for our sponsors, but bring your chairs, bring your blankets. It's all free. And then we'll be having the balloon glow that night, as well as vendors and just some fun stuff. You can meet and greet the balloon crews and just have some fun. Come out and enjoy the beautiful park. And Saturday, again, more concerts and balloon glow and vendors. And then every morning, about 6 o'clock, the balloons will all do a mass ascension.
Right.
And there's 24 hot air balloons
24
this year.
balloons this year. Now, not all 24 will be there for the balloon glows because you want people to be able to be there. So I think like 12.
We do 12 and 12. So
Yeah.
12 one night and 12 another night.
But the one balloon you got to watch for is ginormous, and it's Smokey Bear.
It is. Yes.
So,
and it is Smokey Bear, not Smokey the Bear.
It was funny because I was talking to Tony and I said, "Hey, did you know that it was Smokey Bear? Did you get schooled?" He goes, "No, we got schooled." And I'm like, yeah, because it's not Santa the Claus.
No.
And
exactly.
it's not Smokey
exactly.
Bear. Awesome.
But yeah, it's a humongous balloon. It's like 2 to 3 times bigger than the average balloon that we've had at the festival. So
very cool.
It is awesome.
So excited. That's going to be another blast. And it's Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, and Sunday, weather permitting.
Yes,
and
of
it's
course.
mostly wind is the big issue.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank
and of
you.
course, in Pinetop Lakeside during that weekend as well is the Black Moose concert for the summer concert
Yes,
series on
at the
Saturday
Den.
night at the Lion's Den.
Yes.
So if you get tickets for that, we'll see you there. Boy, am I going to be tired. But anyways, awesome. Anything else?
I think that's it for right now. Be watching for the Fall Festival Parade theme and applications to come in, and we'll be posting that on our website.
Very cool. Malaina Spillman with the town of Pinetop Lakeside. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, that's going to be it for this Community Shout here on the Arizona White Mountain Podcast. Hope you're liking the new set. If you got any comments about what we should be adding in the backdrop, let me know. I'm Birdman, and as I always say, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web. It's a wrap.